Good day, class. Today's lesson is about money. You can find our topic under the CAPS document, page 23 of our mathematics, under the mathematics CAPS document. Today's lessons, we are looking at developing an awareness of South African coins and banknotes. We are going to be starting to looking at and explaining what is actually money. Money is something that has a value. It's something that we use to do our expenses or purchase something. So we're going to be starting by looking at our coins. So I've got a worksheet that is currently going to be explaining what is a coin, or showing you what kind of a coin am I talking about, and what falls under cents and what falls under rands. So we're going to be looking at our first coin, which is our 10 cents. This is how a 10 cent look like. And then this is how a 20 cent look like, and this is how a 5 cents look like. I'm not sure if you guys know how a 5 cent looks like, because it was actually discontinued before you guys can actually see it, unless your parents archived one of the 5 cents somewhere in their house. And this is our 50 cent. This is how a 50 cent looks like. And again, we're gonna have our 10 cent. This is how the 10 cent look like. So basically, this is the money chart that we're gonna be looking at, having the different kinds of coins. And also in our chart is gonna be also teaching us about addition and subtraction. So we're gonna be adding all the coins, getting the figure what that the first row coins make the value of what, and then what is the value of the second row until we get to the 8th row. So obviously all the figures are going to be different. So this is actually going to be helping you with your additions as well. So when we go to our actual activity, which is our grocery store that we're going to be playing in class in groups of 4, some of you guys is going to be selling items, and some of you guys are going to be customers, which you're going to be using money to buy those items. And obviously the owner or the seller needs to subtract whatever the difference is so that you guys can know the value of money. So I've got few banknotes that I've got here. Who can tell me what is this? This is actually a 100 rand note that we use in South Africa. So each and every country have different kinds of notes. So we are focusing in our country, which we're going to be looking at South African banknotes and coins. So this is how the South African banknote looks like, and it's also written that it's a South African Reserve Bank, to show you how the South Africa banknote look like. So we also have our 10 rand note, so it's green in color. It also looks like this one. And we've got our 200 rand note. It also look like this one. The reason why I've got tangible notes is because of I don't have a worksheet that is considered as the banknote. So I wanted you to actually see how it looks like physically. So we are going to be playing our grocery store in a short of period of time, and we're going to be actually clearing up our table. In groups of 4, we are going to be playing our tuck shop. So the first group will be selling an apple and an orange. So the second group will be selling the cakes, and so is the third group, and this is the fourth group. So basically what I've used here, it's items that we use on our daily basics. So these are the items that we have packed for us as lunch snacks and everything. So we're going to be having one of our learner coming to buy so that we can do our addition and our subtraction now. So here's a 10 rand note. With this 10 rand note, Karabelo is buying a Danone. The owner of the shop says that he is selling the Danone for 8 rand. So how much is it going to be costing Karabelo to pay for the Danone out of that 10 rand, and how much is going to be Karabelo's change? So it's going to be 10 minus 8. What is 10 minus 8? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, you're minusing an 8 and you're going to be left with how much? 2 rand. So that 2 rand, that means it's what? It's Karabello's change. So that means you're going to be giving Karabello a change of a 2 rand out of that 10 rand. So who else can do another summary for us to make another activity? The moral of the activity is children were able to identify the coins and identify what is money, and specifically knowing what is the value of money and how money physically works throughout the process. And they will also be considering the prices and the expense that we use for money and how they are adding and their subtraction throughout the process. So children will be able to identify the difference between the coin and the banknote. Thank you.